candy.
What have you got?
Hungry cough? Dinner stuff.
Kydoni.
Kydoni. Quince jelly, huh? Delicious idag.
No, varit kommer.
Okej, kom on. Titta kanske. Det är kanske.
Tuotte lähtee. Ja siinä leikut ja tonakään.
Ja. Vad ska jag till efter?
Efter nyt on... Ei voi saada Kydonia.
The puree.
No, the jelly.
Jelly, huh?
Jelly, Quince jelly. Okay.
Wow.
Wash the Quinces thoroughly. Wash them. And cut them up. Clean them, cut like this now. Anything bad with them. Cut them and then cover them with water and put them on to boil for a couple of hours until they get a nice colour. And then you strain it well, as much as you possibly can with very fine strainer or gauze, whatever, because the clearer the juice, the quince juice, the nicer the jelly. Otherwise you get all the sediments of the quince in it, so it's nice and clear. And I put, so to every pound of juice, I put a pound of sugar. Also put some basil in a little muslin cloth. Yes, tied up. Make sure it doesn't fall out, nice and tight. And put it in with, in the saucepan. That will give it a nice flavour that enhances the quince. You skim all the froth whenever you see some froth coming on top of the liquid. You skim it gently. And cook it briskly. Make sure it doesn't overboil because that happened to me this morning.
So it becomes very sticky.
Sticky in the stove, and I nearly burnt myself trying to save the jam. However, you cook it for about 3/4 of an hour.
So what stage is this up there?
Well, this is a different one again. This is going to be whole piece. This is a conserve, quince conserve.
Now this you've got to go in by cutting them up, by boiling them, cooking them for an hour.
Oh, no, about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yep.
To get a nice colour.
Sifting it out.
A peachy colour.
Yep.
2. Get some more sugar.
Well, these are good,
2. Takes a lot of sugar.
So all this is sugar, really. The fruit's only a little bit of colouring, flavouring.
Keep tasting it with a wooden spoon, and when it starts to form jelly onto the spoon, then you really have to show you it.
Yeah.
Okay. It forms like jelly and just falls into Blom's jelly. It falls off the spoon very, very slowly, like jelly.
How long does that
Then
take?
it should be about 3/4 of an hour.
3/4 of an hour.
3/4 of an hour.
How much sugar are you putting into that much water?
One each.
Good. One each.
One of the juice and one of sugar. 3.
And then you stir. So just explain to me how you got this juice.
Well, as I said, by washing, make sure there's no fluff on the quinces, rub them with a brush.
So use the skin.
Oh yeah, use skin and everything. All I don't throw any of the quince away. Use it all because that's all in the pectin, in the core as well as the pectin. So you just cut them into pieces and let them cook for an hour and a half to 2 hours.
How much water do you put in?
Just enough to water it, just enough to cover them,
Cover the whole lot.
the whole lot. Sugar. 1 sugar.
Yep.
Quince liquid.
And it's on medium height now, is it? The flame?
It's just until.
Until you get it going. So you boiled it up.
I'll cook them. I'll cook the quinces. First of all, I make sure there's no fluff on the quinces, and I wash them and cut them all up. Throw the bad bits away if they're not being perfect, and put them in the saucepan. Cover them with water. Put your basil. Have some nice fresh basil. Wrap it and tie it in a little gauze, a little piece of cloth, and let them boil for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then you strain them well.
Do you mush it up and strain them well?
No. The less you handle them, the less sediment you get in the liquid. The less you.
So what we want is the liquid, not the fruit.
The liquid, just the liquid for jelly. And you strain them, then you measure your liquid, your quince liquid with sugar, 1 of each.
So
It won't
the
matter if there's a little bit extra sugar, if a little bit, it won't matter, it will help it settle. Okay.
what about the sediment or something? You said something about that. Did you tell
Well, the sediment, I've strained it all.
Yeah.
I've strained it. I'll put a teaspoon of citric acid in it as well.
Once you got the liquid, or during
Yes.
when you want
No,
to boil it, or
when you've got the liquid already.
citric acid.
I think that's supposed to preserve it, but also gives it nice tangy flavour.
So 1 spoonful,
A teaspoon.
1 teaspoon for 4.
Well, there's four pints of liquid here.
Yeah.
4 pints. I'll put 1 teaspoon. I never have exact measurements. Sometimes a little bit extra. Doesn't seem to do any harm. Up to the light. See? A good jelly has to be clear. No bubbles.
How do you get the bubbles out?
Try and break them. It has to be crystal clear.
How long does it take to set?
Well, some people say you seal your jars when the jam is still hot. Others say you have to let it get cold, entirely cold, and then put your lid, seal it. Your lids, put your lids on. Put all your jars and lids have to be sterilised. Well,
What do you do?
well,
You wait for it to get cold, or?
I'll wait for them to get cold. And they take hours, could take all day.
Yeah. And okay, how do you sterilise?
Well, I wash my jars well
How do you wash them?
in the sink with soap. Then I rinse them thoroughly. Then I put the jar, I put about half a jar of water, hot water. Then I put them into the microwave. And it was about 15 minutes.
In the microwave for 15 minutes?
Yeah, well, I want to make sure. I want to make sure that this smells sterilised. You can cook a meal, I suppose, with that, eh? In that time.
And what about the lids?
Oh, well, the lids are boiling now. Saucepan. Make sure they're dry. And you have to see it when it's beginning to set. Then it's time to switch it off. There's blobs of jelly falling off. Well, it's still hot. You see on the wooden spoon these blobs of jelly. Then you know sometimes they'll hang on the spoon, so that you'll know that it's ready. But they have to be thick blobs.
Okay. So a cup of tea later that's still boiling away.
Now you see that? When you let it settle, it goes nice and thick, and it comes easy to pick up. See?
So you've got all of that out.
All that, yeah.
Otherwise it's just on the top of the jelly, doesn't it?
Yeah. Still a lot more forms.
So you turn the temperature down?
No, you just let it
Well,
boil
was that
like
high
that.
before? You've turned
Well,
it down.
I turned it down a little bit. I didn't want to boil over.
You learned that lesson, eh?
Not really.
Yes. Alo?
Kala.
Kjala?
Kala.
Bravo, bravo.
Kydoni.
Kala Kydoni Lenja. I kan egentlig gå. We are Zvonka or jar of jam for this.
A jar of jam is only 6 of them
Who's
there.
on go? Yeah, I thought you had a whole box.
I told you I had about 8, 6 or 7.
Oh.
right?
Oh, that's
I got
nothing.
one. That was what, 2, 4,
Yeah.
7. I got one. Eh?
Yeah, that's okay.
Nah, no box. I told you there's only half a dozen on the tree when I told you about the tree.
I thought you said the queen.
Tu kan sereni?
No, I said the fruit on it was beautiful, but there wasn't much on it. It's only a young
Yeah.
tree. It's only the same age as yours.
Yeah. Lovely. Are they from your dad's tree or your neighbours?
No, I haven't got a Charlie's.
Oh, from your neighbours.
Well, we need to get more. Mum's got this assembly line going. She never wants to see another Quince. That's in the Vlep see another canoe.
But then you know the
Why? What's wrong with you? You're sick of them?
Why not?
Hey, I'm just asking you, are you sick of them? I wasn't having a go. I just need a thermometer to get this right.
Stand back.
Huh? This is true
So
art.
some of it, but it's got a little bit more, I think.
Art. Look, this is
Still not
art.
there yet? What about the bubbles? You got to take care of that.
Oh, well, when it settles, I'll be able to take some.
See? That's art in work. Art in the being there. She knows when her jam's ready
See,
just by
that's-
the drip. Not by the temperature.
When
This
it
is what
hangs off
chefs
the
need to
spoon
do.
like
I
that.
can't do that. I can't make jam. I haven't got a thermometer. That's what they say.
Yep. So that's ready. Etimo.
No,
Well, it's not ready.
Etimi?
Etimo.
Etimi.
Etimo.
What's Greek for that? That's that.
Just a kind of stuff.
Well, just a few more minutes of Alana. See those?
Yeah.
There's 6 or
6
7.
quinces.
7 jars.
Yeah. How many quinces?
And how many quinces did I cook? There 5?
Megales. Right. So 5 like that made 7 jars.
Yeah,
So 7 like that should make 10 jars.
So
Oh,
bigger.
yeah, that. I did 10 jars. I did 10 jars.
Αυτά από 5.
Αλλά δεν είναι μικρά, yes. Αν είναι αυτό το size, yes.
Τούτες είναι μικρές. Αυτά είναι μικρές.
Αν είναι αυτό το size, μπορεί να κάνει...
The thing is just to
So
give
get
them
them
a
when
taste.
it does the ridiculous to deserve. Come on now. I only deserved. Oh no, you probably get 7 jars. It's not. I'll leave for you, mate. Josiah Lee. Just about to open an East West cooking school in Dixon.
Is he?
He's got a nice ego, so I think a video of it would be good. Could be a winner on this one. Check him out.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'll tell you when. He's got 3 restaurants. But maybe he wouldn't because he's Hong Kong Chinese. They're probably all bloody shady.
So the consistency's a lot richer, isn't it?
Yeah, it changes colour.
So how do you know it's ready?
Well, we have to dress like that. It's a winning outfit.
When the big blobs of...
There's no big blobs.
You prefer
There
a cup
was
version
before,
or
now
not?
it's gone off the boil and that.
Yeah.
No?
So when it was on
What's
the bottom.
that?
You prefer a cup or is it manual?
I don't want anything.
You don't want it? Manual?
Yeah, I have one. So it's off the boil and it doesn't go like that. But you can tell by the colour.
Yeah, put that in and that, because it's finer, I'll put that in. But as soon as if there's any sediments in it,
Strain the fruit first in that and then you put the juice
you
through
just
this one.
let it pour the... I do it slowly now in the jug.
Yeah.
Pour it in the jug with that, and then when I put it in the saucepan again, I'll strain it again.
So you strain it twice.
So if you see any pulp in there, tip it all out, rinse it, and then do
Strain
another
again,
lot.
yeah.
Otherwise, if you leave any pulp in there,
It goes
it'll-
through again,
Goes
yeah.
through. So you just have to be careful when you're making the jelly.
Don't talk to anyone else. So I don't get the stuff on my hand and I'll wash it.
Leave it open.
That's okay. We'll just start. Hold it. Turn it in. No, it's not full. Put it avocado on so you
I'll
don't
put that
spill it.
here.
Put it on iron.
Please, mate. I can give you 4th degree this stuff.
Don't take it yet.
They make jam sugar. They get the apprentice and say, "Can you see if that's ready yet?" The apprentice goes, "It burns. You can't get it off. You put it in your mouth, it burns your mouth. It just burns, right?" So the apprentice is learning about toffee. They do it to every one of them. It's cruel. So now it's solidified on the sponge. Figs are nice. Still got a couple there. How many have you got on the tree?
Tomatoes on the tree, but none.
No, how many ripening on there?
I picked these this morning.
There's some again.
I'm just sterilising them
Why sterilise it?
because everything has to be sterilised so it doesn't,
You know, when you
jam
stick
doesn't
it-
contaminate it.
So why is sterilising the knives?
So as I can put them in the jar and I put the hot jam in it. It takes all the heat out and the jars don't crack.
But why are you sterilising it, you ask?
So you're
Like I
a...
said,
No, it's also because if you put just an ordinary cold knife in it,
I just
there's
sterilise
bacteria on it. And that bacteria, the sugar syrup is an agent for bacteria to grow in, right? So once the bacteria is set in it, you'll find mould will grow on the top of your jars once you've sealed them. So that's another reason why
and
you're
they have to be
sterilising those
sterilised
knives.
for that reason, yes. So as I
Yeah.
can put them in the jam.
And you can use them so they don't infect the jam.
Yeah.
So you studied physics, did you?
Mm.
Yeah?
Chemistry,
Easy
that one.
coming
No, that
up.
one's chemistry. About moulds, chemistry. No, biology. It's beautiful, I reckon, the colour of this stuff. Oh, look how liquid it is. Yeah. This is where you don't want to sneeze, too. Did you ever do that experiment at school? Emmanuel, these funny little mould cultures and bacteria, right? So how long from start to finish?
About 1.5 to 2 hours to boil the quinces. And then about 3/4 of an hour. Just a little over 3/4 of an hour
Strain and do this.
to boil with the sugar.
Right. So you don't put any sugar, you just boil them in water,
In
and you've got
water.
the juice, and then you add the sugar to the juice.
Yes.
So you strain it without sugar in it, once you. So
Without
the straining
sugar.
process is
Strain
without
all
the
your
sugar.
Quinces. Make
Oh, that
sure
makes
you...
it easier then. I thought you'd be standing there for hours trying to
makes-
strain the syrup.
Oh, no.
Oh, right.
So how do you get the bubbles in?
Yeah, but do you stir it with a knife to get the bubbles out?
I do in the end. Where's my glass of wine?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, glass
Yeah,
of wine. Oops.
And if the jam doesn't set, don't give a damn because you finished the bottle of wine anyway.
What's the
To allow for shrinkage.
So good.
Fill your jars well to the top
Yeah.
to allow for shrinkage. Look at this. I've got a little jar out there. One will be alright.
One of those little jams. But,
I've got another
The
one
little
here,
ones.
but it's not enough to. It's not enough to fill another little jar. See how it's starting to set in the bottom?
Yeah.
So it's nicely cooked.
So you can tell that. How do you can tell?
So it's, see, it's
Yeah.
already
Gelatinous.
slug jelly.
So what do you do with the rest of it? Still use it?
Well, if I can. I hate to waste
don't
it.
you just top up all the other ones to the top?
I'll try. Look, see?
Mm.
Yeah, it's nicely cooked.
So where did you get the pizzas from? Did you buy them, Amanda, or did you get them from someone's tree?
Welcome.
Didn't you bring some over?
Say that again?
4 litres of jam out of 4 kilos of Quince is what you got. So per kilo, you should get a litre of jam, jelly.
Mm.
Per kilo of quince, that means a kilo of sugar and etc.
Yeah.
Right, you should get a litre of jam, which is roughly right, which is what it should be. Because there's nothing evaporates off, you know what I mean? Putting all that liquid in, you're putting the sugar in, you're putting the fruit in. So, how much pulp do you take out? Do you throw away much? No.
Bravo, mama.
Throw it away. Yeah, but can't you make motion?